So that'd be pretty cool. In a group of people, if we ever start talking about freaky stuff, this is the story that I always bring up because it is like my ultimate story. It's the story that has the most evidence in terms of like maybe I saw a ghost. So I was working at Riverview, and I was far away from the movie set, which is okay because like there's not a lot when you're on the set. There's so much noise. But when you're away from set, it's pretty quiet. So I'm in a hallway with a flickering light, of course, in the basement of East Lawn. East Lawn is the big movie place along with Crease Clinic.
Right.
And I'm in a tiny hallway with a flickering light, and down the hallway there is a room with a bed in it. And I kept looking at that room because I'm like, I don't like it. It's freaking me out. So... And there are 4 grips. They're on their phones just sitting next to me. So I felt a little safer because I have like 4 burly dudes like over here, just whatever. And I'm watching a door because so basically my job is to watch a door, make sure patients don't go through the door in front of me. I'm just like, okay, fine. That's like, I do that all the time. And, but that room with the bed, I didn't like it. It was to my right. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go check it out really quickly just so I can like put my mind at ease. I went in there, and there is no windows or doors. Keep that in mind. The only door was the door leading into the hallway. So anything that was in that bedroom, or the room with the bed, had to come past me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you can't go into that room unless you go through the main, like, that one door frame. There wasn't even a door in that room. But anyway, I'm sitting there. I probably sat there for a good 6-7 hours. Like that's how whack these shifts can get.
Yeah.
And I'm already looking back and forth at that freaking room, but then the catering guy comes up to me and he's just like, you know, bro, 40 years ago I was sitting where you're sitting, and you see that room down there? I'm like, yeah, I've been staring at it all night. And he's like, well, when I was there, I saw a shadow man. I'm like, a what now? And he's like, a shadow man, like the tall man. I'm like, oh, great. And he was just like, so, if you see anything, give a holler at me, bro. Okay? I'm just like, all right, man, thanks. Now I'm even more freaked out. So he walks away, and the grips are like, what a nut. I'm just like, yeah, right. I'm sweating. And so 2 hours from that point goes by, and I'm kind of falling asleep, so I'm not even paying attention to the room anymore. Mm-hmm. And I just looked to the right because I did, not even thinking about it. And I saw it looked like a man with a black raincoat, like a windbreaker.
Of course it is.
And, black pants. Mm-hmm. And the lighting's really weird. Because, like, I didn't see him clearly. I just saw what looked like a dude in a rain jacket. It was a little clearer than a figure. It had more form and mass than a...
But you couldn't see the face?
No. It was just a dude, like, looking this way. And there was also, I didn't see a skin color. I was more paying attention to his, like, body. I don't know why. I was just like...
Yeah.
So, I freeze, and then I get up, and I look at the grips, and they're all looking my way, where I was looking. And I was just like, I'm not crazy, right? They're like, nope, we saw that. I'm like, oh my God. They all saw it. They all saw that, whatever that was. So... So they go into the room, and I'm running to the catering guy. I'm just like, there's something in there. And he's like, what's in there? I'm like, we just saw someone walk past. So he breaks out his phone and starts running. He's like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm just like, what? So they all start running down the hallway, and they're all like, they all look bewildered. They're like, there's no doors. I'm like, I know. No, we're like, I look up to check if there's like something you can go through the ceiling with.
Yeah. Like
and
a vent or something?
Like a vent or something. There's nothing. And this, it was like it's like a cell. And the catering guy has his phone, and he's just like, where is it? And we're just like, it's nowhere. Like, we don't know what that was. So I'd say the only thing that gets me is that I was falling asleep. I was tired, but then again, everybody else saw it.
Yeah.
So if they hadn't seen it, I would have just blamed it on my brain.
You're tired.
I'm tired. Yeah. I'm sitting there for 7 hours doing jack.
Yeah.
But the fact that they saw it, It's just that's the part that I can't ever get over. And I've been in that building so many times since we've been working there, and I haven't been scared because we didn't go down to the basement. We stayed up top, and so I was just like, I'm all good. But still, I got no explanation. I don't know if I want an explanation. I kind of just want to leave that one to.
Yeah.
That's my best story, pretty much, just because it's the most proof of some freaky shat that I've seen.
That's so weird.
Yup. That's it. And I think because it's weird because East Lawn is the nicest building. It's the most conserved. It's the most.
But they don't touch those rooms, do they? Like, are they still like left the way it is? Because you said there's a bed in there.
No, East Lawn's been completely overhauled. We just build sets in there.
Okay.
Which is weird because people don't even use. The show that I was on didn't even use the hospital for a hospital setting. They just used it to build a computer room set or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was weird because if I was in Crease Clinic, it was just like a freaky ass building. It's like by far the creepiest. And West Lawn you can't even go in, so it doesn't matter. But the fact that I was in like the nicest building and I saw that, it messes with me. It messes with me. And it's weird because I went home that night. I think the shift ended at 3 a.m. and my family was in the States. So I didn't sleep, bro.
Wow.
I didn't even go in my house for a while. I just kind of walked around my lawn on my phone. I'm just like, I'm not going in there, bro. Nope. So when I finally did, I got cold and I got hungry. And I was just like, I'll go in there. I didn't sleep. I sat at the kitchen table, watched YouTube for like ever, it seemed. And then I drove to the States the next day, zoning out
So
every 10 minutes. No, I didn't sleep.
That's horrible.
At all, no. Anyway.
Yeah.
I won't say I'm going to bury that story because I'm going to keep telling that story.
Yeah, don't.